Traveling scams, we all know they exist, and we might not even realize what's happened until it's over. Anything from the age-old pickpocket to modern-day scams, such as elite services and special offers, are fair game in today's world. While traveling is routine nowadays, there are still scams that travelers should be aware of before packing their bags and jet-setting. Those who travel often may already be familiar with some of the more well-known scams out there, but here are some that every traveler should know about. Hey backpackers, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Traveling United. Let's discuss a few tips for avoiding unfortunate tourist scams while traveling. Number 7. The accidental bump. A more obvious scam involves a traveler running into someone which, of course, they will think they did without realizing it. In reality, it's very possible that the scammer intentionally bumped into them in order to grab whatever they can. They could be going for a wallet, expensive watch, jewelry, or even an entire bag. Many travelers don't realize they've been conned until they're searching for the item they've actually had stolen from them. Tip: don't wear loose hanging jewelry and keep wallets out of sight and secure rather than hanging on a chain or in an open pocketbook or bag. Keep cash somewhere secure as well rather than leaving it in a back pocket. Number 6. Will you buy this? This scam is definitely more obvious but can fool travelers regardless. Typically, a local will drop something like a ring or other type of jewelry and then rush to the traveler, feigning concern that they've dropped it. Upon confirmation that they did not, the scammer will then attempt to sell it, looking to make a quick buck off a seemingly pricey ring that, in reality, is a cheap imitation of 10 others they have in their back pocket. Tip: do not buy anything that's not from a reputable shop or vendor, or has not been authenticated. Number 5. Claiming an attraction is closed. This one is especially important for those who are quick to take the seemingly kind words of others. When approaching a popular attraction, the scammer will tell travelers that it's actually closed, which should already raise red flags, especially if it's during peak season. In an attempt to sway travelers to do something else that's likely overpriced and overrated, scammers will convince them to spend money elsewhere, half of which will go directly into their pockets. Tip: don't believe anything that's not written on a sign outside the attraction website or from the mouth of an attraction employee. Number 4. Having goods swapped out for something else. This is rare, but it does happen. In this instance, a traveler will order something from a vendor and will be put under the assumption that they are getting what they ordered. However, if travelers aren't paying attention while the vendor turns their back, the goods they actually ordered are being swapped out with something lesser. This can happen with anything from food to souvenirs, so it's important to be wary of quick hands. Keep a close eye on vendors and watch customers in the line ahead of you to ensure there's nothing fishy. Number 3. A crime of currency. This scam introduces the excuse of unknown currency rates in order to scam travelers out of money. When buying something with USD or other types of currency that's not the local dollar, some scammers will give back incorrect change and count on tourists to misunderstand the conversion rate. Thus, the change will be incorrect and will likely be missing a few dollars. Tip: be familiar with the conversion rates before traveling and always count out the change given in front of or near the vendor. Number 2. The taxi overcharge. Many travelers know that taxis can be a dicey business, especially in a foreign country where the laws might be a little different. Being scammed into overpaying for a taxi is a tough situation to be in because many times passengers won't realize it until it's time to pay and get out. In some cases, passengers won't be permitted to leave until they've paid their driver, regardless of the fees. Tip: agree on a price prior to even getting into the taxi. That way, there are no hidden surprises. Number 1. Being offered a great deal or special offer. This is usually inaccurate 90% of the time and will not result in a great experience for the traveler. In this case, a scammer offers tourists a great tour or something else at a seemingly great price, promising plenty of photo opportunities or worthy stops. In reality, the stops include shops or random tourist traps that do nothing for travelers except helped encourage them to spend money and waste their time. Tip: stick to properly vetted tourist attractions and book tours through reputable companies rather than taking a last-minute offer. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.